I think the factory service manual calls it a front fender splash guard. So we're gonna take that out today. You know, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about some of the other videos you see on the channel. What I like to do is use this tool. We all have all kinds of tools, right? Like regular tools. But this is kind of a specialized tool. This is a 3D computer. And so it's got this visor. I can flip it up. Let me pop this thing on. It's called a HoloLens. And I'll show you what I see through it. And then I'll record some footage from that. So I'm going to show you what I see when I'm wearing my HoloLens. Well, it's a nice day. Here's a mystery button. I'm not going to tell you what that does. But I was messing around in here with my air hose and I dropped something into here. So we're going to use some Slimecorp 3D technology to show you how to retrieve that. And that's how I make these little tutorials about what I'm doing. So I'm going to use these 3D goggles to scan this. Let me show you how I scan the world around me, and I can attach 3D information to the world. And that should help you in case you ever need to take this thing off. All right, let's use some 3D graphics here. You can see my goggles know where this wheel is. In a second, I'll show you where all the fasteners are in this wheel arch. What's pretty cool about this system is it remembers stuff. So you can see it found the hood, it knows kind of where we are. And now I get my instructions and there they are in 3D space. So if I were to bend down, this menu will kind of come down here with me. And so this is a computer made for people who need to move around. You can see the menu just keeps up with you wherever you go. I look up here, there it is. And I have some control over that too. I can just go ahead and maybe lock it in place. Now it's going to stay right here. So let's read what these steps are and then let's perform them. Front fender splash shield. I got to remove 4 screws. That's these blue arrows. There's 2 in the front and 2 in the back. And then I got to remove 6 retainers. That's going to be these green arrows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if this was a newer vehicle that had tire pressure monitoring, then we would have an antenna to disconnect. It's up underneath that splash shield. But I don't have that. So let's start working. Okay, because my smart glasses know where things are, I'll be able to position little arrows that show all the spots that we need to remove fittings. So let's load that file. I'm going to launch my main menu and launch the app. This is an icon, kind of like what you'd have on your desktop. You can resize it, rotate it, because we're running the Windows operating system. This is called Windows Holographic. It's a Spatial 3D operating system. So let's launch that app. Nice, so this is the view through the computer. And look how it knows where my hand is. Anytime I put my hand up and look at it, I get this menu. It can be either hand, it'll snap to it. And so what I'm going to do is use this menu, select a file from this menu. I'm going to do the splash guard. I created this file just a little bit earlier. That's going to load what the goggles remember about this 3D environment and about the truck. All right, let's get that menu over here. Look, it'll snap back to that over there in the background. When I put my hand down, it goes away. All right, so that app loaded up, and look, when my hand gets close to this window, it starts to glow, letting me know I can grab it, I can twist it and move it. This is my OneDrive. So I've got all my files available to me. I don't keep much in there, but I also have this list here of files. And I'm gonna load up some of my recent files here. And the one I'm interested in is right here at the top. Yeah, so look at all these files, and when we designed this menu, we made it kind of follow the biology of your hand. See how it's curved? Pretty amazing. This computer detects your fingers, that's why this stuff is lighting up. And so here's a bunch of stuff that I've been working on lately, and you can see it's a lot of different files about my Land Rover, whether it's the sunroof drains, or let's open this fender splash shield file. Alright, I opened the file and there's some instructions in here, but I'm creating the instructions and I've got these arrows. I can spin them any way I want. And my intention is to put these where you need to do things. Now look, it's gonna be hard to get my hand in here, so in addition to grabbing this hologram directly, I can also stand back and use this far away interaction mode where I can position them from far. And I can still do the rotation controls and, you know, orient these things. So whether I'm working straight up inside here or, you know, from far away, I'm going to duplicate this thing. There's another screw somewhere up here. That's all easy to do with these 3D controls. And so let me place a few more arrows and then we'll get to work. I'm gonna bring this menu right over here. Now that menu is gonna stay there. And my arrows are going to stay there because remember, I have a 3D map of the world. I also have X-ray vision. So anyways, I better get to the real work. Land Rover fender splash shield. That's this. See how it's covered in dirt from being splashed on? Okay, I'm just placing all these 3D markers here. And there's 2 screws in the front. They're across Phillips head. There's 2 screws in the back. They're hex head. So the blue arrows are screws. And the green arrows are these kind of pop fasteners. There's 6 of those. So I got one more I need to place. I just thought I'd show you how I do that. I'm gonna duplicate this one and then just reach back in here and put it where it goes. So when you're watching videos on Slimecorp, what you're seeing is my view through these goggles. And all of the annotations really exist there for me. So anyways, it's kind of cool when you have this 3D setup. I know it's a little strange to watch on a flat video, but when you're here in the real world and you can move around and change your view angle, change your perspective, and have an idea where all this stuff is, it really makes the job easier. So anyways, that's a look at how I create that stuff. Well, the reason I took that wheel liner off was to get this. And you notice it was actually stuck in the wheel arch. So I didn't have to take that whole liner off, but when I showed you the problem, I made it worse for myself.